Ladies, this one's for you. We've had a great question this week, and to be honest, it's a question we get nearly every single week here at Jones's. And it's all about, will lifting weights as a lady make me bulky? Okay, now obviously we're huge proponents of free weights at Jones's. We eat, sleep and breathe it. The studio is set up with that in mind. Obviously the new gym refurb is set up with that in mind. And it's a legit concern. We've all seen photos on the internet of incredibly muscular women who clearly lift weights. Now, I've got to tell you that in no uncertain terms, that will never happen to you. Categorically no. Those women you see up on the internet, they are incredibly dedicated. They train all the time. They eat, sleep and breathe building muscle. They're probably getting paid for it. It's one of those things that they do, okay? Accompanying that, they're getting a little bit of external help from external substances that will support that level of muscularity, basically. Now, the ladies that we work with every single week, you categorically do not have enough testosterone floating around in your system to support that level of muscle, okay? So testosterone is one of the hormones that is responsible for muscle mass, and as a lady, your levels are so incredibly low, you haven't got to worry about lifting one dumbbell and turning into She-Hulk. It just doesn't happen, okay? So one of the things that often ladies do feel that they're getting bulky lifting weights is if their nutrition isn't in check alongside weight training. So when we're in what's called a caloric surplus, where we're eating more than what we're expending, we've got all this extra energy floating around our body. And now what our body does with those extra calories is it will convert it and store it as body fat, okay? So if you're in a surplus and you're lifting weights, you're going to be gaining body fat, and that's when ladies often associate lifting weights and getting bulky and, you know, becoming She-Hulk. So obviously we spend so much of our time working with members and clients, and especially ladies, on being in a caloric deficit. So this is where we eat less calories than what we are burning, okay? So the reason why free weights is so important for ladies in a caloric deficit is weight training gives our body a reason to keep the muscle that you do have, okay? So the low levels of muscle that you do have, it gives your body a reason to keep that. What the body then does is it takes stored body fat and uses that, converts it into usable energy and uses that to pay the difference. So if you're, you know, burning 2,000 calories a day and eating 1,500 calories a day, your body has to take stored body fat, convert it into 500 readily used calories, and use that to fuel the rest of your work. Now, weight training goes in and it supports your muscle. It makes sure that you keep it, and we lose fat exclusively. And that's where we then uncover that lean, toned, athletic look that many women that come in, that's what they aspire to be like, and that's one of their goals. So categorically, weight training, doing one girl power session with Nikki, or one lift session with Jack, or one power session with Dakin, categorically will not turn you into She-Hulk as a lady, but it will go an incredibly long way to creating the look that you're after. So if you've got any concerns, or you've had a bad experience with weight training before, do not panic. Come into Jones's, come and speak to a member of the team. We're all on hand to help and show you the amazing benefits that weight training does as a lady. We can't wait to meet you. I hope this helps. Honestly, come in. Can't wait to meet you soon.